It's time for HBU Huskies baseball on the Husky Sports Network.
Driven the other way, Rodriguez is on the run, and he won't get there. Halloran coming around. He will score easily, and the Huskies sweep the series with a walk-off win.
The Husky Sports Network is your home for HBU Huskies baseball throughout the 2019 season.
Slide, and he can't make the catch, and it kicks off towards the wall in foul territory. Heck digging for third, and he's in with a 3-run triple.
And it's brought to you by the corporate partners of HBU Athletics: Houston Federal Credit Union, Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Pepsi, Under Armour, Marriott Houston West Chase, Raising Cane's, 4 Points by Sheraton, Kolache Factory, Holiday Inn Express, Jimmy John's, IBEW Local 716, and Firehouse Subs.
Ground ball towards second. Fitzgerald flips it to DePretta Johnson for one. On to first for the double play. On the way in there for strike three. A new career high for McCullough. 12 strikeouts on the afternoon.
The Huskies are ready to go as they try to march their way to the Southland Conference Tournament and beyond.
Halloran swings and another drive to center. Seacrest going back, and this one is gone.
It's almost game time right now, so let's head out to the ballpark for HBU Huskies baseball.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Husky Field in Houston for today's matchup between your HBU Huskies and the Prairie View A&M Panthers. I'm Russ Renault, and you are watching the Husky Sports Network. Well, both these teams coming in with a 4-11 record, and the Huskies trying to snap a 9-game losing streak today against the Panthers. They will turn to senior left-hander Taylor Fransman on the mound, while the Panthers will be opposing with senior right-hander Caleb Rosenthal. We'll have all the action coming up for you right here on the Husky Sports Network. When we come back here on the HBU Baseball pregame show, we'll take a look around the Southland Conference. We will get you the starting lineups, and then we're on to the first pitch here at Husky Field. You're watching the Husky Sports Network.
Are you a graduate of Houston Baptist University? Did you know the value of your degree increases when you actively participate in the HBU Alumni Association? Your Alumni Association actively supports the growth, retention, and ranking of our school by our scholarship efforts. Husky Alumni Network volunteers actively work to recruit the best and brightest to HBU, and we promote and support programs intended to build a growing network of people committed to quality, higher Christian education through our alumni scholarship efforts. We also work to strengthen the bond between our university and the community, and we're your connection to over 18,000 fellow alumni, mostly in and around the Houston metro area. Log on to learn more about our mission and your privileges and benefits at hbu.edu/alumni. And find us via social media on Facebook at the Houston Baptist University Alumni Association page and on Twitter and Instagram at HBU_alumni. But no matter how you do it, connect with the HBU Alumni Association, because a strong alumni base equals a strong HBU.
Russ Renault back on the HBU Baseball pregame show. Time now to look at the Southland Conference scoreboard. There's one game in progress already. Bottom of the third inning in San Antonio. UMass and Incarnate Word tied up 3-3. Later on tonight, 6 o'clock starts. Nichols at Alcorn State. Number 13 LSU at Northwestern State. Sam Houston State at Louisiana Tech. Little Rock at Central Arkansas. And at 6:30, McNeese is at Tulane. Lamar is at Rice. Army is at Stephen F. Austin. New Orleans at Louisiana. And Texas A&M Corpus Christi is at UT Rio Grande Valley. Here's the starting lineups for today's game. First for Prairie View A&M, a 4-11 record under head coach Antoine Riggins. Leading off and playing left field is Daniel Alinga. Batting second at second base is Kellen Rogers. Batting third at third base, Alex Martinez. Batting cleanup, the catcher Dalton Horner. Batting fifth at first base is Josh Wells. Batting sixth, the DH Calvin Rucker. Batting seventh in right field, Evan McDonald. Batting eighth, the shortstop Andrew Garcia. And batting ninth, the center fielder Dalen Luza. On the mound today for the Panthers is right-hander Caleb Rosenthal. And for HBU, a 4-11 record under head coach Jared Moon. Leading off and playing third base is Trent Franson. Batting second in center field is Chase Talbot. Batting third at first base, Johnny Gonzalez. Batting cleanup, the right fielder Brandon Benna. Batting fifth, the DH Jordan Blackman. Batting sixth and playing second base is Hayden Baker. Batting seventh, the shortstop Cal Clark. Batting eighth and catching is Jeremy Simone. And batting ninth, the left fielder is Anthony Jones. On the mound today for the Huskies is senior left-hander Taylor Franzman. We are just about set for the pregame festivities, so we'll be back with all the action right here on the Husky Sports Network.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run in 4:40 and 2:20.
Minutes?
No seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast.
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite.
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now it's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Apollodopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
That's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
You drive down the street. Sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're gonna have people that try to copy you, but they're not gonna do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
It would be great if human beings were great at being human. And if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known. And if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man. And the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, two peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
And welcome to Houston, Texas and Husky Field for today's non-conference baseball matchup between your HBU Huskies and the Prairie View A&M Panthers. I'm Russ Renault, welcoming you in on the Husky Sports Network. Thanks for joining us on your Tuesday afternoon. It's a pretty gloomy day here in Houston. A little bit of mist before the game, but that seems to have gone away, and hopefully it stays away. On the mound today for the Huskies will be senior left-hander Taylor Franzman, 5'10", 210 pounds, from Garden Grove, California, Pacifica High School, Golden West College. Franzman making his 5th appearance, his 2nd start of the year, 0-1 with a 5.56 ERA. Given up 8 runs, 7 of them earned on 17 hits with 7 strikeouts and 5 walks in 11 1/3 innings. To lead it off for Prairie View A&M, it would be Daniel Linga, Kellen Rogers, and Alex Martinez. Linga is senior left fielder from Arlington, Angelina College. Lingua hitting .347 on the season to lead the Panthers with 6 doubles, a triple, 10 RBIs, and 13 runs scored. Switch hitter, hitting right-handed against Franzman. Only one true left-hander in the lineup, Andrew Garcia, the shortstop, down in the 8-hole. So we are underway here at Husky Field. First pitch strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Just misses outside, and it's 1-1. Chopper foul towards the Huskies dugout on the third base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lingua. Breaking ball in there for strike 3, and Franzman starts it off with a backwards K for out number 1. Your umpires for today's game: Andrew Larkins behind the plate, Jacob Driniger at first base, and Ken Langford at third. Brings up freshman second baseman Kellen Rogers from Humble and Atascocita High School and takes ball 1 inside. Rogers hitting .200, making his first start of the year, only his 3rd game, 1 for 5 on the season with 2 runs scored. Drives this one into left. Jones coming in, and it skips past him as he slides down, and Anthony is down and left. Rogers being waved into third, and he is in with a triple. Jones pulled up. He slipped in left and stayed down, and I believe Anthony injured a knee, an ankle, having trouble putting weight on that left side. So we'll see if Anthony can continue in this game. Head coach Jared Moon, assistant athletic trainer Rachel Poe out there to talk to Anthony Jones. The sinking line drive to left. Jones charging in on it, but realized he wasn't going to get there. He's going to pull up and let that one fall in front of him. That's when his leg gave way. Allowed Rogers to go all the way to third. Jones is going to stay in the game, so good sign there, because when it first went down, Anthony was unable to get up and trying to make any play on the ball. So a runner at third with 1 out. And freshman third baseman Alex Martinez at the plate. He's from Houston, Langham Creek High School. Hitting .340, 2 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 11 runs scored. First pitch on the way, driven down the left field line and foul. Grounder to second and through for a base hit past the diving Hayden Baker. And the Panthers lead it 1-0.
Catcher number 23, Dalton Horner.
Brings up Dalton Horner, junior catcher. It's from Bishop, Texas, Laredo College. He's hitting .339, 3 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, 9 runs scored. Looked like a good pitch, and Horner pulled back on it like it was inside, but it was right over the inside corner, called the ball, and it's 1-0. Here's the defense for the Huskies. Gonzalez at first, Baker at second, Clark at short, Franson at third, Jones in left, Talbot in center, Bennett in right field, and Simone doing the catching. .1-0 pitch and a ground ball to short. Clark flips it to Baker for one. Over to first for the double play. Panthers score a run and lead it 1-0. The Huskies coming to bat here in the bottom of the first on the Husky Sports Network.
Going to school at Houston Baptist University was an excellent choice. As the official credit union of HBU, Houston Federal Credit Union is focused on helping you to continue to make great choices. HFCU will meet all your financial needs by providing the personal attention and variety of services you deserve. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
At the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, we're dedicated to the dedicated, who lace up before sunrise, who don't let a hard hit keep them down, who want the ball when the game's on the line. So team up with the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute at Texas Medical Center, Memorial City, or the Woodlands, where our affiliated surgeons, specialists, and physical therapists offer all athletes the elite care they need to forge ahead.
Go to the bottom of the first inning. Prairie View A&M with a run in the top of the first. There'll be Trent Franson, Chase Talbot, Johnny Gonzalez to lead it off for the Huskies here in the bottom half. On the mound today for Prairie View A&M, senior right-hander Caleb Rosapal. 6 foot, 188 from Corpus Christi, Laredo Community College. Rosapal making his 4th appearance, his first start of the year. No record, a 12.46 ERA. He's given up 7 runs, 6 of them earned on 12 hits. 5 strikeouts and a walk in 4 1/3 innings.
Huskies, the third baseman, number 4, Trent Franson.
Here's junior third baseman Trent Franson. From Houston and Lutheran South High School, TCU, and San Jac. Hitting .270, a double, a triple, 2 RBIs, 9 runs scored to lead the team. So the first pitch on the way from Rosapal, in there for a strike. Now the 0-1 misses high for a ball. Each team with only one senior in its lineup today. Lingua, the leadoff hitter, playing left field for the Panthers, and down the 9 spot for the Huskies, Anthony Jones in left. 1-1. Franson pops it up into shallow center. Luza under it, makes the catch for the first out. Here's the defense for the Panthers. Wells at first base, Rogers at second, Garcia at short, Martinez at third, Lingua in left, Luza in center, McDonald in right field, and Horner is catching. Brings up Chase Talbot. junior center fielder from Beaumont, Monsignor Kelly High School, Northeast Texas College. Chase hitting .222, a triple, 4 RBIs, and 7 runs scored. Back-to-back left-handed batters here for the Huskies in the 2 and 3 spots. They're only ones in the order. And Talbot swings the first pitch, a pop-up behind home plate, and the catcher Horner will just run out of room, and it's foul just on the other side of the net for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Talbot rips it down the right field line, and will that stay fair? And it does. It's a home run for Chase Talbot right down the right field line to tie it up at 1.
First baseman number 38, Johnny Gonzalez.
First home run of his HBU career for Chase Talbot. We're tied up at 1 apiece with Johnny Gonzalez at the plate. Junior first baseman from Frisco, Wakeland High School. Takes strike one. Went to Texas A&M Corpus Christi and Cisco College. Breaking ball, called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch and a breaking ball drilled into right center field, and this one is down for a base hit. Gonzalez is rounding second. He is heading for third, and he is going to be in there with a stand-up triple. Johnny Gonzalez with triple number 2 of the year. 9th extra base hit, 5 doubles, 2 triples now, 2 home runs. Leading the team in almost every offensive category. Now to bring up junior right fielder Brandon Benna. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. Creighton Prep, Iowa Western College. Brandon hitting .180. Fouls this one back. 2 doubles, a home run, 6 RBIs, 6 runs scored. Infield comes in for Prairie View A&M. Benna, a ground ball to the third base side. The throw over by Martinez in time for out number 2. Now to be Jordan Blackman.
Designated hitter number 3, Jordan Blackman.
Junior designated hitter from Dallas, Bishop Dunn High School, Northeast Oklahoma A&M. Blackman hitting .222. A pair of doubles and RBI. A pair of triples. Both those coming in the series against Sam Houston State. He takes strike 1 from Rosapal. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. The 0-2. A fastball that bounces back to the backstop. Gonzalez is going to score, and it's 2-1 HBU. Bases are empty with 2 outs, but the Huskies now leading it 2-1. Rosapal looks in. Here's the 1-2. That one bounces in front of the plate to even the count. Two-two pitch. Blackman takes that one high for a full count. Payoff pitch. Blackman swings and misses. We're out number 3. The Huskies score a pair and lead at 2-1 as we go to the second here on the Husky Sports Network.
Huskies in the first.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers in Houston believe keeping America's families strong is vital. We believe Houston competes in a global economy, so we must construct buildings to last. We believe training for 10,000 hours counts for something. Most important, we believe in each other. We don't know what the competition believes, and most times, neither do you. To be the best, hire the best.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
I didn't believe I could do it. The weight seemed too heavy. My competitors were too fast. I lacked motivation, and then I found the Hulk t-shirt. I transformed myself and believed that I could conquer the competition. Now everybody takes me serious because I demand them to. If I can do it, you can do it. Under Armour Alter Ego. Transform yourself.
2-1 HBU leads as we go to the top of the second inning. First pitch is inside to Josh Wells, junior first baseman from Humble High School. Wells hitting .219 with a double, 6 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Takes ball 2 down and in. Line drive into left and a base hit to lead it off for the Panthers here in the second.
Designated hitter number 44, Calvin Rucker.
Be a sophomore designated hitter, Calvin Rucker. From Tampa, Florida, Tampa Catholic High School. Hitting .250, making his 3rd start of the year, appearing in his 7th game. He's 3 for 12. A double, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. Ball gets away from Simone momentarily, but Wells mad at himself for not getting a better jump and has to return to first. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. One and one the count on Rucker. 1-1 pitch. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Called the ball, 2-1. That's up and away, 3-1. Ransman comes set. 3-1 on the way, and a ground ball to second. Baker flips it to Clark for one. Over to first for the double play. Second in as many innings for the Huskies. A 4-6-3 to clear the bases.
Right fielder number 9, Evan McDonald.
So now be Evan McDonald with the bases empty and 2 down. Freshman right fielder from Pflugerville, San Jacinto College. The redshirt freshman making his 5th start. Hitting 200, 4 for 20, a double, and 2 runs scored. Takes a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Checked his swing. Yes, he did, and it's 2-2. It's a 2-2 pitch from Franzman. That one's down for a full count. Huskies white pants with the blue pinstripes today. The thicker orange and blue stripe down the side. Blue tops, camo hats. Panthers in the dark gray with the purple trim and purple hats. That misses up and away for ball 4 as McDonald draws a 2-out walk. Actually got the gray hats with the purple bill. Brings up junior shortstop Andrew Garcia.
Andrew Garcia.
From Chicago, Lincoln Way East High School. Garcia hitting .235, 3 RBIs and 4 runs. Low it away, 1-0. Garcia, the only left-handed batter in the lineup against Franzman. Ground ball off the glove of Franzman, but Clark there and flips it to Baker for the force out at second. We go to the bottom of the second. HBU 2, Prairie View A&M 1 here on the Husky Sports Network.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
4 Points by Sheraton. Always a great stay. Everything you need. Plus extras you love. All for a great rate. Over 150 hotels around the world. Travel the way you like. Check us out at 4points.com.
Bottom of the second inning here at Husky Field. HBU leading Prairie View A&M 2-1. It'll be Hayden Baker to lead it off for the Huskies.
For the Huskies, the second baseman, number 14, Hayden Baker.
Sophomore second baseman from Katy High School and Angelina College. Hayden hitting .316, making his 4th start of the year. 6 for 19, a pair of doubles, an RBI, and 5 runs scored. First pitch is in for a strike. Hayden swings and misses. Falls behind the count 0-2. Rosapal with the 0-2 pitch and misses high for a ball. Baker slaps it foul. Another 1-2 to Baker. A breaking ball. Looked like that was high. When it broke over the plate, it was high.
The shortstop, number 15, Cal Clark.
Baker strikes out for the first out. Now to be junior shortstop, Cal Clark. He's from Fairfax, Iowa, Cedar Rapids Prairie High School, Kirkwood College. Hitting .217. Fouls it off on the right side. And a great play by the second baseman. That is Rogers laying out and making the catch in foul territory to retire Clark. 2 down now.
Catcher number 13, Jeremy Simone.
McDonald, the right fielder, and Wells, the first baseman, weren't going to get there. That was going to fall in between them. And then there was Rogers running over and diving in between them to make the catch. So now to be Jeremy Simone with 2 outs and nobody on. Sophomore catcher from Angleton, Brazosport Christian High School. Takes a strike. Jeremy hitting .333, 2 for 6. Making his second start of the year, appearing in his 7th game. That one's outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Simone with a ground ball down the left field line. It's going to be extra bases. Jeremy heading for second as Lingua digs it out of the corner. And it's a stand-up double for Jeremy Simone with 2 outs here in the second inning.
Left fielder number 1, Anthony Jones.
That's the first extra base hit of Jeremy Simone's HBU career. Comes with 2 outs, and Anthony Jones coming to the plate, the senior left fielder from Missouri City, Ridgepoint High School and Blinn College. Anthony hitting .326, a double, a triple, 7 RBIs, and 7 runs scored. Fouls away the first pitch, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 to Jones. A breaking ball that hits him. So Anthony will take first. It's the 5th time this season that Anthony's been hit with a pitch. Takes over the team lead from Chase Talbot. Probably not something he's really proud of. And now we're back to the top of the order, and Trent Franson flied out to center his first time up. Squares the bunt. Takes it low for ball one. Gets a bunt down the third baseline. Rosenpaul barehands it. The throw over to first in time to get Franson for the third out. We go to the third inning. HBU 2, Prairie View A&M 1 here on the Husky Sports Network.
Here's a toast to all you Caniacs. You are ever faithful aficionados of premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. Keen connoisseurs of Cane's crispy, extra-long, premium crinkle-cut fries. You who are dedicated to the made-fresh daily cane sauce that twirls tongues in a tastefully tangy tango. Topped off with a little slice of heaven from the goodness of the griddle. We toast you all from Raising Cane's. One love.
You can always count on Houston Federal Credit Union to be there for you, because once a member, always a member. Take advantage of all their products and services to help you in all your financial milestones, such as purchasing your first car, planning your dream wedding, buying a home, and planning for retirement. Stop by any of their convenient locations or visit their website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
Third inning here at Husky Field. HBU, the 2-1 lead over Prairie View A&M. Be Dalen Luza to lead it off for the Panthers. Freshman center fielder from Houston, Langham Creek High School. Hitting .273 with a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Chop foul, and it's 0-1. Chopper back towards the middle. Clark reaches out and gets it over to first for the out. Nice play by Cal behind the bag. We're back to the top of the order for the Panthers and Daniel Lingua.
Left fielder number 15, Daniel Lingua.
Lingua struck out to lead off the game. Fastball in there for strike one. That one misses high, 1-1. Fly ball into center. Talbot under it, makes the catch for the second out.
Second baseman number 29, Kellen Rogers.
Now it'll be Kellen Rogers, tripled and scored for the Panthers back in the first inning. Would have been a single. Breaking ball misses inside. Hit a sinking line drive in front of Anthony Jones in left, and when Jones went to pull up on it, slipped, and there's a drive to center. Talbot there makes the catch for the third out. We go to the bottom of the third. Huskies 2, Panthers 1 here on the Husky Sports Network.
coming to you in Living Cola.
The joy of cola. Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. Jumping, just enjoy the ride. Take your time. Joy of bubbles, joy of fun, joy of Pepsi on your tongue. Greatest taste sensation under the sun.
Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
Pepsi Cola.
2, 3, and 4 due up for the Huskies here in the bottom of the third inning. Chase Talbot, Johnny Gonzalez, and Brandon Benna. Talbot
Leading off for the Huskies, the center fielder.
tied up the
10,
game.
Chase Talbot.
A solo home run down the right field line in the first inning, and it was right over the foul pole. Definitely had enough distance right off the bat, but whether or not it was going to stay fair or foul, it went right over the foul pole. Just stayed fair, tied it up. Johnny Gonzalez followed with a triple and scored on a wild pitch, and that's how the Huskies lead it 2-1. First pitch is up high for a ball. Telling you before that last inning ended now, the Panthers scored their run in the top of the first. Rogers hit a sharp line drive to left. This one's fouled away. Anthony Jones went to pull up on it. Left leg gave way and came out from underneath him, and the ball went all the way to the wall. Rogers had a triple. And then Martinez following with a single. 1-1 pitch. It's outside. 2 balls and a strike to Talbot. Rosapal with the 2-1 pitch. And that misses high, 3-1. Get to the Southland Conference scoreboard. Bottom of the 5th inning in San Antonio. UIW a 9-3 lead over UMass after a 6-run bottom of the 4th. Everything else later on tonight. Nichols at Alcorn. It's a 3-1 to Talbot. Drives this one deep down the right field line. And that one, there's no question, is going to be fair. And it's a second home run of the day for Chase Talbot, and the Huskies lead it 3-1. Now to be Johnny Gonzalez.
Johnny Gonzalez.
Johnny tripled to center field his first time up. Scored on a wild pitch to give the Huskies a 2-1 lead. Now it's 3-1 after the homer by Talbot. First pitch, a strike to Gonzalez. Fouled away, and Gonzalez falls behind 0-2. Rosapal's 0-2 pitch misses up high for a ball. Now the 1-2. Gonzalez swings and misses for out number 1. Don't have to go back very far to find the last multi-home run game for HBU. Huskies hit the second most home runs in school history last year with 61. Jonathan Dukoff hit 2 home runs in the season finale, regular season finale against Stephen F. Austin last year right here at Husky Field. Brings up Brandon Benna. Grounded out to third in the first inning. Takes a ball, and it's 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. More 6 o'clock starts tonight. Number 13 LSU at Northwestern State. Sam Houston State at Louisiana Tech. Little Rock at Central Arkansas. And at 6:30, McNeese at Tulane. Lamar's at Rice. Army at Stephen F. Austin. New Orleans at Louisiana. And Texas A&M Corpus Christi at UT Rio Grande Valley. The 1-1 to Benna. Misses up high for a ball. Rosapal with the pitch. Benna takes it for a strike to even the count. The 2-2. It's up high for a full count. One out and the base is empty for Benna. Payoff pitch on the way, and he fouls it back. 3 runs, 4 hits for HBU. 1 run, 3 hits for Prairie View A&M. 2 of the Huskies' hits. Solo home runs by Chase Talbot. Another 3-2 from Rosapal. And that one is taken down low for ball 4. Benna draws a 1-out walk to bring up Jordan Blackman.
Designated hitter number 3, Jordan Blackman.
Blackman struck out to end the first inning, his first time up. Inside and hits Blackman. Second hit batter of the game for Rosapal.
Second baseman number 14, Hayden Baker.
2 on and 1 out for Hayden Baker. Hayden struck out to lead off the second inning. And grounds this one to first. And it's going to be dropped by the first baseman. Baker called out. Don't know about that. And there's 2 down. The first base.
Shortstop, number 15, Cal Clark.
First base umpire may have been blocked by Wells as he fell down, but Blackman moves to second, Bennett to third with Cal Clark at the plate. Cal takes a strike. Clark fouled out to the second baseman, and a great play by Rogers to make a catch in foul territory. Oh, 1 pitch. Bounces in front of the plate and blocked nicely by Horner. Sun trying to peek its way out here at Husky Field. The 1-1. Clark with a fly ball to center, sending Luza back. He will make the catch for the third out. Huskies leave a pair on. Lead at 3-1 as we go to the fourth here on the Husky Sports Network.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Faster?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver subs so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I can pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
Taylor Franzman to face the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Prairie View A&M. Here to lead it off in the fourth inning. Alex Martinez. Martinez, an RBI single in the first inning for the Panthers' lone run of the game. Huskies lead at 3-1.
Number 12, Alex Martinez.
Martinez takes a ball down low, 1-0. Ground ball to the left side. Clark gloves it but won't have a play, and Martinez reaches on the infield single. Tell you about what else is going on in HBU athletics this week. Make plans for tomorrow, late afternoon. The Southland Conference tournament, the men's basketball team will face Lamar at 5 p.m. at the Merrill Center in Katy. You can call the HBU ticket office, 281-649-3143, for more information on tickets for the Southland Conference tournament. Huskies' first-round matchup against Lamar tomorrow. Pitch is inside and blocked by Simon, but it actually hit Horner. And he will head down to first. So the first two runners reach here in the top of the fourth inning for Prairie View A&M.
First baseman number 30, Josh Wells.
Brings up Josh Wells, who singled to lead off the second. So men's basketball tomorrow in Katy. Softball team will be at home this weekend. Huskies hosting Southeastern Louisiana and Southland Conference play. Doubleheader on Friday at 1 o'clock. And then a single game on Saturday at noon. Beach volleyball's at Texas A&M Corpus Christi on Friday. Wells squares to bunt and fouls it away. Beach volleyball will be playing Texas A&M Corpus Christi at 9 a.m. followed by UNC Wilmington at 11:30 on Friday. Gonzalez crashing in from first. Franson on the edge of the grass at third. Huskies want to make the play at third base to get the lead runner. Wells squares around and fouls away another bunt attempt. Martinez at second, Horner at first. Throw to second. Close play as Martinez just gets back in ahead of the pickoff attempt by Fransman. Huskies wrapping up this 5-game homestand today. HBU will head to Stephen F. Austin this weekend. 3 games in Nacogdoches. Pitches in front of the plate, blocked nicely by Simone. So 3-game Southland Conference series against Stephen F. Austin at Jaycees Field in Nacogdoches this weekend. The opener Friday night and Saturday and Sunday afternoons. I have all those for you in the audio portion of the Husky Sports Network. The 1-2 to Wells. And fouls this one away. That pitch down and in, and a 2-2 count. Throw over to second, and they had him picked off, and the throw was behind Clark. Throw was there well ahead of Martinez, but just on the other side of Clark. He just had to knock it down and didn't have a play. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Fransman gets a strikeout for out number 1.
Designated hitter number 44, Calvin Rucker.
That would be Calvin Rucker, grounded into a double play in the second inning. Fransman steps away, now steps back on. Pitch a little bit low, 1-0. Breaking ball lifted into left center field, and that's going to get past Talbot and go to the wall. Martinez scores. Horner being waved in. The throw to the plate is not in time, and the Panthers have tied it up at 3 here in the top of the 4th inning. Second double of the season for Calvin Rucker. Gives the Panthers a 2-run top of the 4th to tie it up 3-3. And I'll bring up Evan McDonald. McDonald walked his first time up back in the 2nd inning. Takes a strike. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-1. To strike. Franzman comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses down and in. Two-two pitch. McDonald grounder to third. Franson looks back the runner to second and over to first for the second out.
Shortstop, number 13, Andrew Garcia.
I bring up Andrew Garcia. Fielder's choice. His first time up. That ground ball ended the 2nd inning. Checks his swing and takes ball 1. It's the 50th pitch of the game for Franzman. 27 for strikes. Action in the Huskies bullpen as right-hander Cody Collins gets warmed up. The 1-0 pitch taken outside for ball 2. Strike on the outer edge, 2-1. Ground ball to the left side. Franson over to Gonzalez for the third out. The Panthers score a pair and tie it up 3-3 as we go to the bottom of the 4th here on the Husky Sports Network.
Recording artist Kevin Fowler.
Oh, I love the sound of fast boats racing, rooster tails are flying high. Love to hear all my riding friends rocking, howling at the full moonlight. Love to see those fireflies buzzing, lighting up the southern sky. Yeah, I'm a hell-bent 100% Texan till I die. Like lots of 100% Texans, I love having a good time on the water. But remember, nobody's waterproof. Play it safe. Wear a life jacket and designate a driver for the boat and for a safe ride home. Follow these tips and there'll be a lot more days for you to play in this great state of Texas. Nobody's waterproof, yeah, that's a helmet truth, and you know it ain't no lie.
Sponsored by Texas Parks and Wildlife.
Be Jeremy Simone to lead it off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Prairie View A&M with a pair of runs in the top of the fourth to tie it up at 3 apiece. Caleb Rosapal at 50 pitches, exactly 32 strikes on the afternoon.
Leading off for your Huskies, the catcher, number 13, Jeremy Simone.
Jeremy doubled his first time up back in the second inning. Ripped it right down the left field line. So the third baseman, Martinez, playing only a few steps away from that line. Simone swings and misses at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses away, 1-1. Rosapal delivers. That one's taken outside. Two-one pitch. Simone swings and misses to even the count. Two-two pitch. Simone pokes it foul to stay alive. Another 2-2 on the way. Simone, the slow chopper to short. Garcia gets there, and it's just in time at first to get the out.
Left fielder number 1, Anthony Jones.
Brings up Anthony Jones, hit by a pitch. His first time up in the second inning. Drives this one into left center field. That's going to split the gap. Anthony on his way to second, and he is being waved to third as Luza has trouble picking it up. Jared Moon is waving him home, and he is going to be in there. An inside the park home run for Anthony Jones. An inside the park home run for Anthony Jones. Drilled at the left center field. It kicked off the left center field wall, went back towards center, and Luza just unable to get a handle on it. And the Huskies lead it 4-3. Back to the top of the order and Trent Franson. Takes strike one from Rosapal. Franson 0 for 2, flied out to center in the first. Grounded out to Rosapal to end the second. We tried to bunt his way on. It was a pretty good bunt, but Rosapal making a good barehanded play to get the final out of the inning. The 1-0 pitch taken down low for ball one. Strike two to Franson. Rosapal delivers. Bounces in front of the plate, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Franson fouls it away. Another 2-2. That's up high and a full count to Franson. Three-two on the way. Franson pops it up on the right side. Second baseman Rogers calling it. Makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 10, Chase Talbot.
Brings up Chase Talbot. 2 for 2, a pair of solo home runs, one in the first, one in the third. First one went right down the right field line, right over the foul pole. The second one, a no-doubter to right. 2 outs and the base is empty, and Rosapal misses high with ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And that one misses high for ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Talbot swings and misses at strike one. Two-one pitch. Talbot, a high fly ball. That one doesn't have the distance here. That one's to right field, and Rogers makes the catch for the third out. The inside the park home run by Anthony Jones gives the Huskies a 4-3 lead as we go to fifth here on the Husky Sports Network.
The real story is I'm in here every morning, and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here, and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
Good thing if you can eat and not know it.
Drive down the street, you're gonna five places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're gonna have people that try to copy you, but they're not gonna do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
New pitcher into the game for HBU as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Could be junior right-hander Cody Collins, 6'3", 210 pounds, from Bryan, Rudder High School and Blinn College. Cody making his 4th appearance, no record of 21.60 ERA. He's given up 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 strikeouts and a walk in 1 2/3 innings.
Leading off the 5th for the Panthers, left fielder number 15, Daniel Lingua. Correction, center fielder number 16, Dalen Luza.
It's going to be Dalen Luza to lead it off for the Panthers here in the top of the 5th inning. Luza grounded out to short to lead off the 3rd. Takes a strike on the outside corner from Collins. Swing and a miss and a high fastball. It's 0-2. Tries to go upstairs again. Misses for ball 1. One-two pitch and a breaking ball that bounces in front of the plate. Ball 2. Well, both of the Huskies who are in spring training right now making news, at least on social media. Tyler DePretta Johnson in the Rangers organization getting his first at bat in a big league spring training game the other day and caught a lot of attention for how the Rangers put his last name on the jersey, stretching DePretta Johnson all across the sleeves. There's a bouncer back to Collins, knocks it down, and throws over to Gonzalez for the first out. DePretta Johnson going all the way from the left sleeve to the right sleeve. And Addison Russ in the Phillies organization, one of the top right-handed prospects in the Phillies organization. Addison got to throw batting practice to Bryce Harper last week. You can check both of those out. Phillies.com has Addison Russ' story. You can see Tyler DePretta Johnson's on Twitter. Here's the leadoff hitter, Daniel Lingua, for the Panthers. Collins misses down and in. It's 2-0. Lingua struck out in the first inning. Flied out to center in the 3rd. Collins fires a strike, and it's 2-1. It's up high, 3-1. Chop foul and a full count to Lingua. Collins comes set. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's fouled back. The 3 solo home runs by the Huskies, 2 out of the park by Chase Talbot, 1 inside the park by Anthony Jones, and the Huskies lead at 4-3. Another 3-2. That one's in the dirt and a walk to Lingua. Just as we said, you don't have to go back very far to find a 2 home run day by a Husky.
Number 29, Kellen Rogers.
You also don't have to go back very far to find an inside the park home run. Back February 20th of last year in a win over Texas Southern, Jack Fitzgerald had an inside the park home run. Here's Kellen Rogers. Tripled in the first and scored the first run of the game for the Panthers. Takes this one down low and it skips away from Simone. It's going to be a wild pitch. It sends Lingua to second. Then Rogers flied out to center to end the third inning. One out and a runner at second. Huskies up 4-3 in the top of the 5th. Collins misses high, and it's 2-0. Pop foul. Lingua leads away from second. Collins with the 2-1. Chopper up the first baseline and foul. Two-two pitch. Drilled into right center field. That's a base hit for Rogers. The Panthers are going to tie it up. Rogers heading to second. He's in there with a double.
Third baseman, number 12, Alex Martinez.
So a double and a triple on the afternoon for Rogers. Now to be Alex Martinez. Martinez, 2 for 2. RBI single in the first. Singled to lead off the fourth and scored a run. Fastball low, 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1. So breaking ball down, 2-1. Collins just misses low. 3 balls and a strike. Fouled away and a full count to Martinez. Rogers leads away from second. 3-2 on the way. Chopper towards third. Franson fields it, throws to second, and they've got the runner hung up, and they get Rogers at second. Franson looked him back. Didn't notice if Rogers was too far off the bag and got it to Baker for the out.
The catcher, number 23, Dalton Horner.
So now there's 2 outs for Dalton Horner. Horner 0 for 1, grounded into a double play to end the first inning, hit by a pitch and scored a run in the fourth. Fly ball to center field. Talbot races over and back and makes the catch. The Panthers tie it up with a run. 4-4 as we are halfway home here on the Husky Sports Network.
It would be great if human beings were made of being human, and if all of mankind were made up of kind women and kind men. It would be wonderful if common knowledge was knowledge commonly known, and if the light from being enlightened into every heart was shown. It would be glorious if neighbors were neighborly, and indifference a forgotten word. It would be awesome if we shared everything, and being greedy was absurd. It would be spectacular if the golden rule was golden to every man, and the good things that we ever did was everything that we can.
Treating others like we'd like to be treated has always been our guiding principle.
Marriott Houston West Chase, a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Be Johnny Gonzalez to lead it off against Caleb Rosapal here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Russ Renault welcoming you in on the Husky Sports Network on this Tuesday afternoon in Houston. HBU and Prairie A&M tied up at 4. Panthers scored a run in the top of the first inning. Huskies answered with 2.
Leading off for your Huskies, first baseman number 38, Johnny Gonzalez.
Huskies tacked on a run in the bottom of the 3rd to take a 3-1 lead, but Prairie View A&M answering with a pair in the top of the 4th to tie it. Huskies got a run back to take a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 4th, and Panthers answering back again. So we're all tied up at 4 as we go to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Gonzalez. Johnny 1 for 2, tripled and scored in the first inning, struck out in the 3rd, and takes ball 1 outside. Up and in, 2-0 to Gonzalez. 2-0 pitch. Gonzalez off the fist and a chopper to short, and the play is not going to be in time. Going to be an infield single for Johnny Gonzalez. A leadoff base runner for the Huskies here in the 5th.
Right fielder number 26, Brandon Benna.
That'll be Brandon Benna. Head coach Jared Moon runs through the signs over in the third base coach's box. Volunteer assistant coach Brent Schmidt over at first base. Benna 0 for 1, grounded out to third in the first, walked in the third. Takes the ball outside, 1-0. Each team with 4 runs on 6 hits now. That one's low, 2-0. Rosenthal sets. Now the 2-0 pitch. Benna fouls it back. Gonzalez a short lead at first. Runner goes, driven into center, and that's down for a base hit. Gonzalez heading for third. The throw by Luza is not in time. Hit and run works to perfection. Johnny Gonzalez makes it to third on the single by Benna.
Designated hitter number 3, Jordan Blackman.
Now to be Jordan Blackman with runners on the corners and nobody out. Blackman 0 for 1, struck out to end the first inning. Hit by a pitch in the third. Check this swing, takes strike one. The 0-1, Blackman showed bunt, pulled it back, and takes ball one high. Blackman swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Pitch misses up high, and that'll even the count on Blackman. Runner goes from first. The 2-2 is inside, and that hits him. So another hit by pitch for Jordan Blackman. And that'll load the bases with nobody out for Hayden Baker.
Baseman number 14, Hayden Baker.
Baker 0 for 2, struck out to lead off the second inning. Grounded out to the first baseman in the third. Comes up here with the bases loaded, nobody out. 80 pitches now for Rosapal. First pitch to Baker misses upstairs, 1-0. Baker drives it to left, sending Lingua back, and that one is off the wall. 3 runs are going to score. Baker will pull into second, and the Huskies lead it 7-4. Everybody comes around on the 3-run double by Hayden Baker. It's the third double of the season by Baker. And 4 RBIs now for Hayden. He is at second with nobody out. Bringing up Cal Clark. Cal 0 for 2, fouled out to the second baseman in the second inning, flied out to center in the third. No action in the Panthers bullpen. Rosapal's thrown 82 pitches.
15, Cal Clark.
Clark shows bunt, takes it for a strike. As down and in for ball 1. Infield single by Gonzalez to lead off this inning. Then Benna with a single to center. Blackman was hit by a pitch to load the bases. Hayden Baker unloaded them with a double to left center. The 1-1 to Clark. Up and away for ball 2. Huskies leading at 7-4, scoring 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-1. Clark bunts it up the third baseline. Rosapal backhands it. The throw over to first in time to get Clark. And Baker moves over to third on the sacrifice.
The catcher, number 13, Jeremy Simone.
That's twice this game. Rosapal has fielded his position well. Pretty decent bunts on the third base side. First one by Franson back in the second inning. Rosapal had to make a barehanded stop and throw to first. That one a little more routine. Clark had to make sure he got the runner over to third, and here is Jeremy Simone. Takes a ball inside. Jeremy's 1 for 2, doubled in the second, grounded out to short in the fourth. Infield comes in for the Panthers. Ground ball to the left side, and a great stop by Garcia. The throw is not made by Wells, not able to dig it out, and Simone's on with an infield single, and the Huskies take an 8-4 lead.
Left fielder number 1, Anthony Jones.
First RBI of the season for Jeremy Simone. It'll bring up Anthony Jones. Anthony 1 for 1, hit by a pitch in the second inning, then an inside the park home run in the fourth. Rosapal misses high with ball 1, and now there's action in the Panthers bullpen. Can't see a number down there. One-oh pitch. Driven deep to left. Lingua going back, and he won't get there. It's a home run and a 2-home run day for Anthony Jones. And that's going to be it for Rosapal. The Panthers will make a pitching change, and we'll tell you about it when we come back here on the Husky Sports Network.
Whether you're just one person or a big group of 30, you're still a proud Texan. You don't want your highways dirty. So pick up roadside litter with your church group or track team, your business or your book club. Everybody keeps it clean. And when people ask you what you're doing, you can say, I'm going the extra 2 miles for Texas. I'm adopting a highway, end up with blue bonnets or beside a big corn crop, a sunset big as Texas, or a cottontail that hops. So take your stretch of highway and make it look first class. The people will be smiling when their cars and trucks go past. And don't be too surprised if you hear somebody say, thanks for going the extra 2 miles for Texas and adopting a highway. Texas was the first to develop an Adopt a Highway program. Learn how you can adopt at don'tmesswithtexas.org. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
New pitcher into the game for Prairie View A&M. Junior right-hander Jerson Hardet, 6'2", 218 pounds from Bogota, Colombia. Transfer from Galveston College. Hardet making his third appearance on the year. No record at 20.25 ERA. Giving up 6 runs on 5 hits, 2 strikeouts and a walk in 2 2/3 innings.
Trent Franson.
That's strike 1 to Trent Franson. Trent 0 for 3, flied out to center in the first. Tried to bunt his way on unsuccessfully in the second. And it's a ground ball to second. Rogers, the throw over to first for the second out. Another nice play by Rogers. Trent had popped up in the second. Hits this one hard at Rogers. Two outs and the base is empty for Chase Talbot. Chase 2 for 3. Solo home run in the first, solo home run in the third, and popped up to second in the 4th inning. Down and in for ball 1. So 2 home run days for both Chase Talbot and Anthony Jones. The 1-0 pitch outside. Ground ball foul. The 2-1 and a line drive into right field. Another base hit for Talbot. A 3-hit afternoon for the Huskies center fielder.
First baseman number 38, Johnny Gonzalez.
Got to be Johnny Gonzalez. Johnny 2 for 3. Triple in the 1st inning and scored. Struck out in the 3rd. Singled and scored this inning. Talbot on the move, and Johnny fouls it away. Johnny led off this inning with an infield single. Off the fist and towards short. Garcia couldn't make the play in time. So the Huskies have batted around here in the 5th inning. Scored 6 runs and lead at 10-4. And breaking ball outside, 1-1. Runner goes, the 1-1 is fouled away. One-two pitch. A foul back. Gonzalez calls time. Now steps back in. Still down the count, 1-2 with 2 down and Talbot at first. Driven into left field, Lingua will reach up and make the catch for the 3rd out. The Huskies score 6 runs and lead at 10-4 as we go to the 6th here on the Husky Sports Network.
All right, fans, it's time for the Houston Marriott West Chase.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
Houston Marriott West Chase.
body is incredibly powerful. It's so nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our renowned Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
For the Panthers, the first baseman, number 30, Josh Wells.
10-4, HBU leads Prairie View A&M as we go to the top of the sixth inning. Cody Collins with his second inning of work for the Huskies to face Josh Wells to lead it off for the Panthers. Swings and misses at strike one. Wells 1 for 2, singled to lead off the second, struck out in the fourth. Breaking ball fouled away. Oh, 0-2 breaking ball. Wells able to lay off of it. One-two pitch. Breaking ball bounces away from Simone, and he will throw it down to first just in time to make the play. Good play by Jeremy to find it and fire it and get the first out on the strikeout.
Designated hitter, number 44, Calvin Rucker.
And I bring up Calvin Rucker, the DH. Rucker, 1 for 2, grounded into a double play in the second. 2-run double in the fourth. Get to the Southland Conference scoreboard this half inning. Only one other game in progress. Down low for ball one. Incarnate Word at home leading UMass 17-4 in the bottom of the eighth inning. Cardinals scored 6 in the bottom of the fourth and have scored 7 so far in the bottom of the eighth inning. Fouled away, and it's 1-1. Make that 19-4, a 9-run eighth for UIW. Later on tonight, fouled away again, 1-2. 6 o'clock starts, Nichols at Alcorn State. Number 13 LSU at Northwestern State, Sam Houston State at Louisiana Tech, and Little Rock at Central Arkansas. 1-2 pitch and a breaking ball that misses upstairs. At 6:30, McNeese is at Tulane, Lamar's at Rice, Army at Stephen F. Austin, New Orleans at Louisiana, and Texas A&M Corpus Christi at UT Rio Grande Valley. Two-two pitch. Grounded to third. Franson backing up on it. Long throw to first. In time to Gonzalez for the second out. Brings up Evan McDonald with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Right fielder, number 9, Evan McDonald.
McDonald 0 for 1. Walked in the second. Grounded out to third in the fourth. Top 25 scores. 3 games in progress. Number 15, North Carolina, leading Gardner-Webb at home, 12-7 in the bottom of the sixth inning. Couple of top 10 teams matching up tonight or this afternoon in Louisville. Swing and a miss at strike one. And it's Louisville leading, 7th ranked at Louisville, leading 9th ranked Ole Miss, 3-0 in the top of the 7th. Number 17, East Carolina, is at Duke, and the Blue Devils leading the Pirates 5-1 in the top of the 5th. 0-1 pitch, fouled away, and Collins ahead in the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, and fouled off the top of the helmet of Jeremy Simone, the catcher. Other 2019 HBU opponents in action tonight. Texas Southern is at number 12, Texas. Number 19, Texas A&M is at Dallas Baptist. Huskies played both of those teams already. Another 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Cody Collins with a 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the bottom of the sixth. HBU 10, Prairie View A&M 4 here on the Husky Sports Network.
I am strong. I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination. Confidence. I trust my gut. No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication. Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
Be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
Under Armour.
Firehouse Subs was founded by two firefighters over 20 years ago. And once a firefighter, always a firefighter. So they've seen to it that a portion of your purchase at all U.S. Firehouse Subs locations now goes toward providing life-saving equipment for first responders. And one more thing, they make awesome subs.
Now get any of our 10 specialty subs in a new small size, each under 500 calories. Big flavor, small subs, starting at $3.99. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Right fielder, number 26, Brendan Benna.
Russ Renault welcoming you back on the Husky Sports Network. Huskies leading the Panthers by a score of 10-4. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning, and Brandon Benna will lead it off. Brandon 1 for 2. Grounded out to third in the first, walked in the third, singled and scored last inning. Hardit misses down low with ball one. Inside, 2-0 to Benna. Three and 0 now. Up and in, a 4-pitch walk to lead it off for Brandon Benna. I'll have a pinch hitter with Matt Solomon coming to the plate.
Attention, please. Pitch hitting for the Huskies, number 5, Matt Solomon.
Matt Solomon, junior, catcher by trade, filling the DH spot now. He's from Katy High School and Paris Junior College. First pitch is in for a strike. Catches the upper part of the zone. Matt hitting 133, 2 for 15. A double, a home run, an RBI, and a run scored. That one down in the dirt, blocked nicely by the catcher, Horner. 2-0 pitch. Solomon swings and misses. The 1-2 to Solomon. Grounded to third, backhanded by Martinez. They throw to one for the out at second. Throw over to first is not in time. So Solomon reaches on the fielder's choice. Bennett out on the force out.
Second baseman number 14, Hayden Baker.
Brings up Hayden Baker. Hayden 1 for 3, struck out in the second. Grounded out to first in the third inning. And then a 3-run double in the fifth. Drives this one into center. Luza is coming in, and the ball, it gets away from him and is heading towards the wall. McDonald gets over to it. Baker is going to be held up at third. Solomon had to go back to first. Solomon thought that Luza was going to make the play, and he couldn't get there. Baker would have had an easy triple had it not been for Solomon holding up at first.
The shortstop, number 15, Cal Clark.
So it's a double for Baker. Solomon going to third, and Cal Clark at the plate with one out. Huskies trying to add to this 10-4 lead, and the infield comes in for the Panthers. Pops it up on the right side. Wells under it and makes the play for the second out. Now to be Jeremy Simone.
The catcher, number 13, Jeremy Simone.
Jeremy 2 for 3 today, a double in the second inning. Grounded out to short in the fourth and an RBI single and scored a run in the fifth. Ground ball, and that is going to get through for a base hit. Solomon scores, Baker scores, and the Huskies lead it 12-4. A 3-hit day for Jeremy Simone. And he picks up Cal Clark, drives in both runs.
Anthony Jones.
And that'll bring up Anthony Jones. Anthony 2 for 2, hit by a pitch in the second inning. Solo home run in the fourth and inside the Parker. And then a 2-run shot to left and outside of the Parker in the fifth inning. Takes that one inside, 1-0. Drives this one to left, and that's down for a base hit. And that one kicks off the wall. Simone being waved home. Jones is in with a double. The play at the plate is not in time, and the Huskies lead it 13-4.
Third baseman number 4, Trent Franson.
So the Huskies 9 runs over the last 2 innings, 6 in the fifth and 3 here in the sixth inning. And it brings up Trent Franson. All 3 of the runs this inning have been scored with 2 outs. Down and in for a ball. 2-run single by Simone. And the RBI double by Jones. This one chopped foul. Inside, 2-1 to Franson. Trent 0 for 4 today. Flying out to center in the first inning. Tried to bunt his way on the second. Popped up to second, grounded out to second. 2-1 pitch. Chopper to the left side and through for a base hit. Jones is going to be waved home and he will score. Huskies lead it by 10, 14-4 on the RBI single by Trent Franson.
Center fielder number 10, Chase Talbot.
That brings up Chase Talbot. 3-hit day for Chase. Solo homer in the first, solo homer in the third, popped up to second to end the fourth, and singled in the fifth. First pitch strike on the inside corner. Breaking pitch, swung on and missed. Talbot out in front of that one. Down the count 0-2 with 2 outs and Franson at first. Swing and a miss, and the strikeout for out number 3. We go to the 7th inning. HBU 14, Prairie View A&M 4 here on the Husky Sports Network.
Are you a graduate of Houston Baptist University? Did you know the value of your degree increases when you actively participate in the HBU Alumni Association? Your Alumni Association actively supports the growth, retention, and ranking of our school by our scholarship efforts. Husky Alumni Network volunteers actively work to recruit the best and brightest to HBU, and we promote and support programs intended to build a growing network of people committed to quality, higher Christian education through our alumni scholarship efforts. We also work to strengthen the bond between our university and the community, and we're your connection to over 18,000 fellow alumni, mostly in and around the Houston metro area. Log on to learn more about our mission and your privileges and benefits at hbu.edu/alumni. And find us via social media on Facebook at the Houston Baptist University Alumni Association page and on Twitter and Instagram at HBU_alumni. But no matter how you do it, connect with the HBU Alumni Association because a strong alumni base equals a strong HBU.
Solomon Clement.
Couple of changes for the Huskies. Here in the top of the 7th inning, new pitcher on the mound is junior left-hander Solomon Clement, 6'2", 170 from Euless, Trinity High School, Eastfield College. I'll tell you about his numbers here in a second. Our Ryan Edmondson is now in right field. The junior from Chandler, Arizona, Prairie High School, Utah Valley, and Cisco.
Shortstop number 13, Andrew Garcia.
Solomon making his 7th appearance, no record, 13.50 ERA. Given up 15 runs, 12 of them earned on 18 hits, 10 strikeouts, 8 walks in 8 innings. Face Garcia to lead it off here for the Panthers. That pitch is down and in for a ball. Andrew Garcia 0 for 2. Fielder choice grounder ended the second. Grounded out the third to end the fourth. That's low and away, 2-0. The strike on the outside corner. Chop foul to even the count on Garcia. Two-two pitch. Breaking ball. Just misses on the inside corner. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to short. Clark up with it and over to first for the first out.
That's center fielder number 16, Dalen Luza.
I'll bring up Dalen Luza. Luza 0 for 2. Squares to bunt, takes a strike. Grounded out to short in the third inning. Grounded out to the pitcher to lead off the fifth. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-2. Clement winds and delivers. Fastball down. This game was tied at 4 after 4.5, but the Huskies 6 runs in the fifth, 4 runs in the sixth, and lead at 14-4. Breaking ball the other way and a foul ball. The 1-2, a chopper foul. Breaking ball and another foul ball. Luza continuing to stay alive. Luza gets a piece of another one. Breaking ball just misses inside again. And that'll even the count at 2-2. 1 out and the base is empty, top of the 7th. Huskies leading 14-4. Grounder back up the middle. Backhanded by Baker. The throw over to first. It's just in time to get Luza. Good play by Hayden. That was very softly hit. Clement couldn't backhand it. Hayden had to get over there quickly and make a quick throw.
Number 15, Daniel Lingua.
Back to the top of the order for Prairie View A&M and Daniel Lingua. Lingua 0 for 2. Struck out in the first inning. Flied out to center in the third and walked and scored in the fifth. Chopper towards third. Franson on a hop and then over to first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Clement.
All right, fans, it's time to stand up.
So we go to the 7th inning stretch. The Huskies leading the Panthers 14-4 here on the Husky Sports Network.
Whether you're just one person or a big group of 30, you're still a proud Texan. You don't want your highways dirty. So pick up roadside litter with your church group or track team, your business or your book club. Everybody keeps it clean. And when people ask you what you're doing, you can say, I'm going the extra 2 miles for Texas. I'm adopting a highway, end up with blue bonnets or beside a big corn crop, a sunset big as Texas, or a cottontail that hops. So take your stretch of highway and make it look first class. The people will be smiling when their cars and trucks go past. And don't be too surprised if you hear somebody say, thanks for going the extra 2 miles for Texas and adopting a highway. Texas was the first to develop an Adopt a Highway program. Learn how you can adopt at don'tmesswithtexas.org. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
Leading off for your Huskies, the first baseman, number 38, Johnny Gonzalez.
Johnny Gonzalez to lead it off for the Huskies. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, a 10-run lead for HBU. Ball one misses down low. A new pitcher for Prairie View A&M is freshman right-hander Justin Maxey, 5'6", 166 from Friendswood and Friendswood High School. Maxey making his 3rd appearance. This one driven into right center field and a base hit. That is going to get all the way to the wall. Gonzalez is going to hold up at second with a stand-up double.
Right fielder, number 23, Ryan Edmondson.
Going to bring up Ryan Edmondson. Came into right field in place of Brandon Bennett last inning. Ryan on the season, hitting .080 off to a 2 for 25 start. A pair of doubles and a run scored. Takes a strike, and it's 1-1. Fly ball down the left field line, and that is going to be just foul. So Johnny Gonzalez today, 3 for 5. Tripled in the first inning and scored. Struck out in the 3rd. Singled and scored in the 5th. Flied out to left to end that inning. And now doubles here in the 7th. Low and away, and a good stop by the catcher Horner. 2-2 to Edmondson. No, at one point, each team had 4 runs on 6 hits. Since then, the Huskies 10 runs on 10 hits and lead at 14-4. 2-2 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. Payoff pitch. Down and into Edmondson, who draws the walk.
Designated hitter, number 5, Matt Solomon.
Second at bat of the game for Matt Solomon. Comes up with 2 on and nobody out. Solomon reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the 6th. Takes a breaking ball for a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 from Maxey. Chop foul. Solomon behind in the count, 0-2. Maxey delivers outside. Low and away, evens up the count on Solomon. Two. Now one kicks away. Gonzalez could have taken third on his own. He decided not to with the score the way it is. But the ball went into the Panthers' dugout, and so the runners get second and third anyway. So the wild pitch on Maxey. And a full count on Solomon. Still nobody out. Down low for ball 4.
Second baseman, number 14, Hayden Baker.
We're going to have a pitching change here. We will tell you about the Panthers' new pitcher when we come back here on the Husky Sports Network.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, two peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
New pitcher into the game for Prairie View A&M is redshirt freshman right-hander Robert Brown from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Scotlandville High School. Brown making his third appearance on the year, no record, a 63 even ERA, giving up 7 runs on 6 hits, no strikeouts, 2 walks in an inning. He'll be facing Hayden Baker with the bases loaded and nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. HBU leading Prairie View A&M 14-4. He said we were tied up 4-4 at one point. Each team had 4 runs on 6 hits. Since then, HBU 10 runs on 10 hits and lead it 14-4. Huskies now 14 runs on 16 hits. And the Panthers still with 4 runs on 6 hits. So we've got Gonzalez at third, Edmondson at second, and Solomon at first. Johnny led off with a double, then back-to-back walks to Edmondson and Solomon to set it up for Baker. Hayden 2 for 4. Struck out in the second. Takes a strike from Brown. Grounded out to first in the third, been a 3-run double in the fifth. That also came with the bases loaded and nobody out. And then doubled and scored in the sixth inning. Down low, 1-1. One pitch. Breaking ball misses low, 2-1 to Baker. Ground ball to the right side. Wells knocks it down, and the flip to first is just in time to get Baker, but Hayden gets the RBI, and the Huskies lead it 15-4.
The shortstop, number 15, Cal Clark.
That'll be Cal Clark. That ball skips in for ball one. Cal 0 for 3. But drives this one into right center field. McDonald can't make the catch. The run's going to score. He's still going to get a sac fly. It's going to be an error on the right fielder, McDonald. And the Huskies lead it 16-4. Clark into second.
Catcher, number 13, Jeremy Simone.
Solomon over to third. Edmondson scores. Brings up Jeremy Simone. It's been a great day for Jeremy. 3 for 4, a double in the second. Grounded out to short to lead off the fourth inning. RBI single and scored in the fifth. 2-run single and scored in the sixth. A 2-run single coming with 2 outs. Takes ball one high. Strike on the outside corner by Brown. Ground ball back up the middle, a base hit. 1 run is in, another run being waved in. The Huskies lead at 18-4. Another RBI for Jeremy Simone. Make that 2. He's got 5 on the day.
Left fielder, number 1, Anthony Jones.
That'll be Anthony Jones. Anthony 3 for 3. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Anthony was hit by a pitch in the second. Inside the park home run in the fourth inning. 2-run homer out of the park in the fifth. An RBI double and scored a run in the sixth. Fouls this one away. It's 0-2. Anthony fouled that one off his foot. So 0-2 on Jones, 1 out, and then Simone the runner over at first. O2 pitch. Anthony fouls it away to the right side. Brown comes set. Another 0-2 on the way. Able to check his swing. One-two pitch. Up and in, and Jones hit by a pitch again. Second time he's been hit today. And now it's going to be Spencer Ouellette pinch hitting.
Pitch hitting for the Huskies, number 19, Spencer Ouellette.
So now freshman infielder Spencer Ouellette gets into the game in place of Trent Franson. Spencer will likely stay in the game at third. And Spencer, freshman from Alvin High School. Spencer 0 for 2, appearing in his 5th game, and swings the first pitch and pops it up down the right field line. And that is going to be caught by Wells, the first baseman. Great play by Wells for the second out.
Center fielder, number 10, Chase Talbot.
Got to be Chase Talbot. Chase 3 for 5. Solo homer in the first, solo homer in the third. Popped up to second in the fourth, singled in the fifth, struck out in the sixth. He's up with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And misses up high, and it's 1-0. Driven deep to right, sending McDonald back, and he will have room as he makes the catch for the third out. Well struck by Talbot, bidding for his 3rd home run of the day. Comes up just a few feet short. The Huskies score 4 runs, lead at 18-4 after 7 here on the Huskies Sports Network.
What's it mean for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 716, to send someone to your job site? It means electricians that pass basic trigonometry, calculus, or algebra are sent to your job site. It means electricians familiar with OSHA compliance are sent to your job site. It means IBW electricians made a conscious decision to improve their life and the lives of others. What does it mean? It means everything. To be the best, hire the best.
The time is now to hire IBEW.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why am I quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
So new pitcher into the game for HBU here in the top of the 8th inning. It's going to be freshman right-hander Chris Burns, 6'1", 190 from Houston, Westbury High School. Burns making his third appearance, no record, 6.75 ERA. He's given up 2 runs on 2 hits, a strikeout and 3 walks in 2 2/3 innings. McKellen Rogers to lead it off for Prairie View A&M, followed by Alex Martinez and Dalton Horner. 2-3-4 due up for the Panther.
Leading off the 8th for the Panthers, second baseman number 29, Kellen Rogers.
Kellen Rogers had a great day for the Panthers. Surprised to see him making only his first start of the season, appearing in his 3rd game. He's been outstanding both offensively and defensively. Tripled and scored in the 1st inning, flied out to center in the 3rd, and an RBI double in the 5th. Triple's a little misleading. He did send a sinking line drive to left. It was going to be a base hit either way, but Anthony Jones slipped in left field. The ball went all the way to the wall, and Rogers wound up going to 3rd and scoring the first run of the ball game. So it's strike 1 from Burns to Rogers. This one popped up on the left side into shallow left. Jones near the line and calls off Clark to make the catch for the first out.
Third baseman number 12, Alex Martinez.
That'll be Alex Martinez, 2 for 3. RBI single in the 1st inning. Singled and scored in the 4th and reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. Burns sends one back to the backstop. It's 1-0. Up high for ball 2. A strike by Burns, and it's 2-1. Final score from San Antonio: Incarnate Word 19, UMass 4. Strike 2 on the inside corner at the knees. 2-2 to Martinez. Just misses low and outside, and a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. Driven deep to left and down the left field line. And it's a fair ball and a solo home run for Martinez. Martinez with his 3rd home run of the season. Pair of RBIs today gives him 17 on the year.
The catcher, number 23, Dalton Horner.
Scored 13 runs now. Here is Dalton Horner. 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play to end the 1st inning. Hit by a pitch and scored in the 4th. Flying out to center in the 5th. And takes ball 1 from Burns. Down and in, 2-0. Just misses up. 3 balls and no strikes to Horner. Three-0 pitch. Inside and a 4-pitch walk to Horner.
First baseman number 30, Josh Wells.
Throw down to first and Horner back. First pitch to Wells is inside for a ball. Strike called. Down and in. 2-0 to Wells. 2-1 to Wells. Low and away, 2-2. Two-two pitch from Burns. Off the fist and into left center field. Talbot racing after it and makes the catch, hangs on. Great play by Talbot for the second out.
Designated hitter number 44, Calvin Rucker.
Pretty deep fly ball by Wells on a ball that was hit off the fist. Had to bring up Rucker, the designated hitter. Calvin Rucker 1 for 3, grounded into a double play in the second. 2-run double in the fourth and grounded out to third in the sixth inning. Good pitch. Called the ball. It's 1-0. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. Rucker checks his swing. Now leaving up the count. Two to Rucker. A ground ball to third. Ouellette has it over to first to Gonzalez for the third out. To the bottom of the eighth inning, HBU 18 and Prairie View A&M 5 here on the Husky Sports Network.
What's on your mind, kid? Make it fast.
I'd like to work here at Jimmy John's, world's greatest gourmet sandwich shop, sir.
Why do you want to work at Jimmy John's, kid?
I'm perfect for Jimmy John's.
Doing what?
Delivery.
Delivery?
Delivery.
We deliver pretty fast here at Jim John's.
That's what I heard.
What'd you hear?
You deliver pretty fast here at Jimmy John's.
Then you heard right.
I'm a fast study, sir.
You know the Jim John's slogan?
The Jimmy John's slogan?
Jim John's slogan is sub so fast you'll freak.
Sub so fast you'll freak is a swell slogan, sir.
When people call for a Jimmy John's sandwich, they want it fast.
Then I'm your man, sir.
How so?
Because I'm fast.
Fast at what?
Fast at everything.
Can you deliver fast?
I can deliver fast.
How fast?
I can run a 440 in 220.
Minutes?
No seconds.
That's fast. You deliver before?
I delivered newspapers before.
Were you fast?
Very fast.
How fast?
People got tomorrow's paper today.
That's fast.
So do I have the job?
Not so fast. How do I know you're not just some fast talker?
I can get your references.
When?
Now.
These are good references.
Thank you.
But at Jimmy John's, you gotta be more than fast.
More than fast?
You gotta be polite.
Fast and polite?
Fast and polite.
I can do fast and polite.
Okay, give me some time to think it over.
Okay.
Okay, I've thought it over. When can you start?
Now.
Now it's good. What's your name, kid?
Stefan Avalopoulos.
Too long. How about Ed?
That's fine.
Welcome aboard, Ed.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
New pitcher into the game for Prairie View A&M is junior left-hander Isaiah Trevino. 6'1", 185 pounds from Hebronville, Texas, Laredo College. Trevino making only his second appearance. No record at the Infinite ERA. 4 runs, 3 of them earned on 3 hits. No strikeouts, no walks, and is not recorded an out. So he'll be facing Johnny Gonzalez to lead it off. Only left-handed pitcher on the roster for the Panthers. So he'll come in and face left-handed batter Johnny Gonzalez. And Johnny tripled in the first inning and scored. Struck out in the third. Singled and scored in the fifth. Flied out to left to end the fifth. And then a double. And a run scored in the seventh. Takes this one down and away for ball 1. This is up and it's 2-0. A strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 to Gonzalez. Two pitch, a breaking ball up. Payoff pitch on the way. And it's down low for ball 4 to Gonzalez. And now I'll bring up Ryan Edmondson. Another left-handed bat.
Right fielder number 23, Ryan Edmondson.
Second at-bat of the game for Edmondson. Walked and scored last inning. First time up. Takes a strike from Trevino. Trevino misses high, 1-1. Ground ball through the right side and a base hit for Edmondson.
Designated hitter number 5, Matt Solomon.
Now to be Matt Solomon. Matt reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 6th inning, walked and scored in the 7th. First pitch to Solomon is down and in. 1-0 pitch. Skips in front of the plate. That one also in front of the plate. 3-0. And a strike on the inside corner. The 3-1. Solomon rips it down the left field line and into the corner. Gonzalez is going to score. Edmondson going to be held up at third. The Huskies lead at 19-5 on the RBI double by Matt Solomon. Brings up Hayden Baker.
Number 14, Hayden Baker.
Hayden 2 for 5. Struck out in the second. Grounded out to first in the third inning. 3-run double in the fifth. Doubled and scored in the sixth, and an RBI ground out in the seventh, and takes strike one. Hayden swings and misses at a high strike, and it's 0-2. Chopper towards third. Martinez has it. And over to first for the first out. That'll be Cal Clark.
The shortstop, number 15, Cal Clark.
Cal 0 for 4. Fouled out to second, into the second. Flied out to center in the third. Grounded out to the pitcher in the fifth. Fouled out to the first baseman in the sixth, and a sac fly, but reached safely in the seventh. The right fielder dropped the fly ball that would have scored a run. The run did score, so Cal got credit for the RBI and then came around to score later. Driven to left. Lingua going back, and he can't make the catch. Clark with extra bases, 2 runs will score. And the Huskies lead at 21-5. So Cal Clark on the board, joining the rest of the Huskies starters now. I believe everybody hit safely now.
Number 13, Jeremy Simone.
Everybody reached safely. Jordan Blackman was hit by a pitch twice before he was lifted for Matt Solomon. All the other starters with a base hit, and here is Jeremy Simone, who's 4 for 5 today, and pops this one, a high fly ball. The shortstop Garcia calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jeremy 5 RBIs today, and a couple of runs scored.
Left fielder, number 1, Anthony Jones.
That'll be Anthony Jones. Anthony's 3 for 3, hit by a pitch in the second. Inside the park home run in the fourth. 2-run homer out of the park in the fifth. RBI double and scored in the sixth inning and hit by a pitch again in the seventh. First pitch swinging, popped up down the right field line. McDonald moving over, and he will make the catch for the third out. Go to the ninth inning, HBU 21 and Prairie View A&M 5 here on the Husky Sports Network.
Hey, Houston Baptist University.
Houston Federal Credit Union and Houston Baptist University have joined forces to put the howl back in your finances. HFCU offers several products and services such as auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards. And HFCU has a financial education program, Elevate, which is tailored to helping you increase your financial knowledge. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, www.houstonfcu.org, and experience the credit union difference today. Dogs up.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
Go the ninth inning. Huskies leading it by 16, 21-5. We have a pinch hitter for the Panthers, but first we'll tell you about the Huskies' new pitchers. Freshman left-hander Jared Cruz, 6 foot 195 from Corpus Christi and Carroll High School, making his second appearance. No record, 13.50 ERA. He's given up 1 run on 2 hits. No strikeouts, no walks in 2/3 of an inning. So taking the place of Evan McDonald is Avery Williams, junior from Mejia High School. Pops this one up on the right side. Gonzalez under it, makes the catch in fair territory for the first out. I have another pinch hitter. It's going to be junior Johnny Leak from Oklahoma City and Redlands High School. Excuse me, Redlands College. Leak
Pinch hitting for the
0 for 2 this season.
Johnny Leak.
Cruz throws it behind Leak on the first pitch. It's 1-0. 21 runs on 20 hits. No errors for HBU. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Prairie View A&M. That pitch is down, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fouled away. That'll even the count on Leak. Change up, fouled away. Been a long time since HBU scored 20 runs in a game. Huskies have not done it since joining the Southland Conference in 2014. Have to do a little digging. Check swing. It is called strike 3, and Cruz gets a strikeout. For for out number 2, and the Panthers down to their final out. Another pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Panthers, number 5, Damari Smith.
It'll be Damari Smith from Pineland, Texas, West Sabine High School, sophomore. Takes ball 1 high. A strike called, 2-1. Ground ball to the left side and through for a base hit for Damari Smith. So Smith keeps it alive with a single.
Left fielder, number 15, Daniel Lingua.
Strike 1 to Daniel Lingua. Lingua 0 for 3. Did walk and score in the 5th inning. Takes a changeup for a strike. So 0-2 the count with 2 outs and a runner at first here in the top of the 9th inning. Ground ball to second. Baker has it over to first, and that'll do it. The Huskies with a 16-run victory. They take down Prairie View A&M by a score of 21-5. But we will come back and might be a little bit more lengthy wrap-up here on the post-game show, but the Huskies break that 9-game losing streak by breaking out offensively, 21-5 over Prairie View A&M. We'll be right back here on the Husky Sports Network.
Are you a graduate of Houston Baptist University? Did you know the value of your degree increases when you actively participate in the HBU Alumni Association? Your Alumni Association actively supports the growth, retention, and ranking of our school by our scholarship efforts. Husky Alumni Network volunteers actively work to recruit the best and brightest to HBU, and we promote and support programs intended to build a growing network of people committed to quality, higher Christian education through our alumni scholarship efforts. We also work to strengthen the bond between our university and the community, and we're your connection to over 18,000 fellow alumni, mostly in and around the Houston metro area. Log on to learn more about our mission and your privileges and benefits at hbu.edu/alumni. And find us via social media on Facebook at the Houston Baptist University Alumni Association page and on Twitter and Instagram at HBU_alumni. But no matter how you do it, connect with the HBU Alumni Association because a strong alumni base equals a strong HBU.
Do you know how fast you were going, son?
Call me Ed.
Do you know how fast you were going, Ed?
You mean exactly?
Yes, exactly.
No, not exactly. How fast?
Fast.
Fast, sir?
You were going very fast.
Fast is my job, officer.
Fast is your job?
Yes, sir.
What kind of job?
I deliver, sir.
What do you deliver?
The world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
I thought Jimmy John's had the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
Jimmy John's does have the world's greatest gourmet sandwiches.
So you deliver for Jimmy John's?
I deliver for Jimmy John's.
So do you always deliver fast?
I always deliver fast.
How fast?
I deliver subs so fast you freak.
It's not smart to freak a cop, son.
You didn't order Jimmy John's sub, sir.
So if I did order a Jimmy John's sub, when would I get it?
Now.
What if I don't want it now?
Then call later.
Or I could pick it up myself.
Or you can pick it up yourself.
Because I'm pretty fast, too.
I'm sure you are, sir.
Very fast.
I believe you, sir.
Faster Faster than you.
No way, sir.
Way faster.
In your dreams.
You dissing me, son?
No, sir, I'm polite.
Fast and polite?
Very polite and very, very fast.
Is that a challenge, son?
No, sir, it's a fact.
Let's burn rubber, kid.
It wouldn't be fair.
Why not?
You've got a fully blown V8 Camaro with slicks and headers.
So?
I've got a 10-speed bike.
I'll let you off with a warning.
Jimmy John's Subs, an official sponsor of HBU Athletics.
Russ Renault back here on the HBU Baseball postgame show, and the Huskies, as we said in the outro, putting this 9-game losing streak to bed with a 21-5 victory over Prairie View A&M. Huskies go to 5-11 on the season. Prairie View A&M falls to 4-12. Huskies 21 runs on 20 hits, no errors. Panthers 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Winning pitcher today is Cody Collins, gets his first victory as a Husky. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 strikeouts and a walk in 2 innings. Taylor Franzman, the starter, gave up 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 strikeouts and a walk. The loss goes to Caleb Rosapal, 0-1 on the year now. Gave up 10 runs on 10 hits, 3 strikeouts and a walk in 4 1/3. Obviously a huge offensive day for HBU. And where do you start? Let's start with Anthony Jones. 3 for 4 with an inside-the-park solo home run, a 2-run out-of-the-park home run. And also a double is his other hit. 4 RBIs on the day for Anthony, 3 runs scored. Chase Talbot, 2 solo home runs, added another hit. 3 for 6, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Johnny Gonzalez, 3 for 5, a double and a triple. 4 runs scored. Hayden Baker, 2 for 6, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Jeremy Simone, 4 for 6, a double, 5 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Just a huge offensive day all around. Good to see. Some of these guys who don't play every day, like Jeremy Simone, he came into the season 2 for 6 and doubled his hit total in one game. Went 4 for 6 in this game. So Jeremy with a huge day. His first extra base hit as a Husky. And absolutely monstrous day for everybody all around. We'll be back at it this weekend as the Huskies head to Nacogdoches for a 3-game series against Stephen F. Austin in Southland Conference play. Huskies will look to bounce back from that sweep by Sam Houston State over the weekend. And we'll have the Lumberjacks Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll have all those games for you right here on the Husky Sports Network. On the audio portion, I'll be in Nacogdoches bringing you all the action here on the Husky Sports Network. Once again, your final score here on this Tuesday afternoon, HBU 21, Prairie View A&M 5. This is Russ Renault saying good night, everybody, and we'll see you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You've been listening to HBU Husky Sports on the DNA Husky Sports Network. These broadcasts are brought to you by the corporate partners of HBU Athletics, Houston Federal Credit Union, Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Marriott Houston West Chase, Raising Cane's, Under Armour, Firehouse Subs, Pepsi, Shipley Donuts, 4 Points by Sheraton, IBEW Local 716, Jimmy John's Subs, Kolache Factory, and Holiday Inn Express. That's going to do it for now, but we thank you for being a part of this broadcast, and until we see you again down the road, so long, and dogs up.